I am from Eastern Europe, from Hungary, and we were in the pub the other day, and there was an elderly gentleman who reacted to my origin with this mentioning an old Hollywood actress. I haven't heard that name for a long time because she passed away. Mentioning a Hollywood actress who is also from Hungary called Zsa Zsa Gabor. And the guy at the pub said that, oh, that lady, Zsa Zsa Gabor, was the worst actress in the history of Hollywood. And I was like, okay, and why do you think that? And the guy in the pub, he went on to explain it to me that at one point, Zsa Zsa Gabor was playing an alcoholic. And she played like this. She grabbed a bottle like that and pouring from the bottle. And when it was finished, she did like this, looked in the bottle, and then she gestured, she was like very disappointed that it's finished. And the guy was like, that was the worst acting I ever seen. And I started to laugh because that must have been at least 50 years ago or maybe more. And if you remember that in such a detail and you feel like mentioning it after 50 years in a pub to a stranger, no matter if the acting is poor or good quality, if you remember that after 50 years, that is a very good acting, I'm telling you. Now we need to move on to something sad, but I need to mention this because it's sort of like a diary, and it's a terrible thing. I need to talk about this. So we woke up yesterday in the morning. When I woke up, the others told me what happened in Ukraine. And for this to explain it properly, I need to tell you about something. There is a guy called Lee Child, wrote many bestsellers. His main character called Jack Reacher, and I would consider his novels not just thrillers but maybe airport books, because all the time when I was traveling, I was carrying one of his books with me because it's perfect for travel. It's very easy read, and it's just perfect for it's like designed for travel, like Netflix movies is designed for binge watching. And and in them you got very good idea concepts he explains about military. And at some point in one of the scenes, he writes about a general, and he calls these things on the general uniform a candy bar. And I'm going to talk about this right now. So yesterday morning I woke up and the others said that I'm from Hungary, so next to Hungary it's Ukraine. There's a war going on more than a year now. So they gathered lot of people out in the open to give them this candy bar recognition for their heroic efforts. And what happened is that because they were out there in the open, the Russians attacked and killed, some news said 20 people, other news said 26 people, and wounded another 60 because they were out in the open. So this is how I woke up yesterday. And that was yesterday, so we still don't know how many of them were Hungarian, how many were Ukrainian, but we think, because it was in the south, that most of them were Hungarian. But no matter no matter who they are, Ukrainian, Hungarian, or anything else, it was a very, very big mistake. So yesterday I got home very late and I wanted to watch Lion King because I haven't seen it for such a long time. It's not the live action movie, it's the original one, the animation. I wanted to watch it and then in the last second I decided no, I want something else because so many things happening right now in the world and in our family as well. So I said, okay, I don't wanna see Mufasa to die again. I wanted to see some comedy, and I was thinking straight away about Whoopi Goldberg, and and I remembered my friend who was always having his laptop in the kitchen in his house, and it always played some musical, and most of the time it was Sister Act. So I said, okay, let's watch Sister Act. And in the very beginning, the opening scene, it's the young Whoopi Goldberg, and I mean who played the young version of the character, and it was in the school, and and the kid was all the time, like rebelling, and the teacher said, who was a sister, the sister said that, you know, if you behave like this, how are you gonna end up? And I needed to stop it because I realized that my teacher in the school told me that what they think, how I'm gonna end up. And this scene reminded me that right now I'm training for a career change, and I completely forgot this. But actually, I'm training to be what my teachers told me I'm going to be because of that behavior. And it was like so funny. I needed to stop the movie, but it was so good. It's a pure classic. Sister Act with Whoopi Goldberg. Go and watch.